Welcome back. You're still watching SABC News. This is the agenda. Now, the case of the women arrested in connection with the murders of 2 children has been postponed to the 12th of October for clarity in legal representation. Pontso Mohlanka briefly appeared at the Vereeniging Magistrate's courts. It is alleged that Mohlanka killed Simphiwe Mncina and Mpho Makhondo in Orange Farm last month. The children's bodies were found a day after they went missing while walking home from a local salon. For more on this, we cross to our reporter, Nosipho Mncube. Nosipho, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Please just give us a background on this case. Conflicting reports. She was out on bail as the accused on another case of murder, and 2 more children went missing and subsequently found dead. Is that correct?
A very good morning to you, Blaine. As you have mentioned, the case has been postponed to the 12th of October. Pontso made a very brief appearance today. We heard from the court they were saying that they need just clarity on the legal representation that she will be receiving. During this entire time, she was relying on legal aid from the state, but now we've we've heard in court that she will be seeking a private representation. So just for clarity and for background on the matter, as you have just asked, with this case, you will remember that the 2 children were found in Orange Farm about a few weeks ago, and then we received word from SAPS when she was arrested that just 3 days before the children were found, she had been released from custody for a previous arrest. So this arrest being for the murder of baby Wandile, who was found just streets away, in fact on the same street as Mpho and Simphiwe were found. So the case is still open. I did speak to Brigadier Matapelo Peters about that. She did indicate to me that the case is still open. She was just released on custody, pending the toxicology reports that will just give clarity as to what exactly happened with baby Wandi and what is the cause of death in that matter. So she was arrested in April, released from custody just days before baby Simphiwe as well as Mpho were found dead. But to speak to me more about this case, I have with me MMC for Community Development, Ms. Margaret Arnolds. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Margaret. We've seen the postponement of this case. You coming to attend the matter today. Just your feelings on seeing Pontso on the dock today.
I think I'm excited and I have confidence right now, because I think it's the first time that someone has been apprehended so swiftly. You know, we've had about 4 cases in Orange Farm already. There was the Wandi case, there was the Ansia case, and now we are having this case of the 2 kids. And we know that the Wandi case is still hanging. We know the Ansia case is still hanging. And to me, the swift apprehension of a person, that one I'm happy about. Secondly, the fact that there's no bail continuously, I'm happy. It's the second time there's no bail, and we are hoping it's going to continue like this. Thirdly, I hope that she gets the harshest sentence, but we're also looking further into this. One, it doesn't seem like she could be alone. You know, one person on her own and a woman, how could she have done it on her own? Maybe there's either a syndicate or she's being used by someone to do this. So we need to find out that. There's an outcry from the community today that they need to have all the forensic reports and everything so that we can understand what the case is all about, how the kids died. Remember, there was no stab wounds or anything to them. Let's find out what it is. But I'm confident today. And I also want to say to the community, I'm confident because they are all out here. Whatever t-shirt they're wearing, whatever regalia they're wearing, to me, we need to unite as politicians, put aside our politics, but come together for a community. A family is hurting, a mother is hurting, 2 mothers are hurting, a grandmother is hurting. And I think them bleeding inside also makes us as mothers bleed. And I hope there's a swift comprehension to this case.
You know, we've seen developments with regard to Mpho, Simphiwe, as well as baby Wandi. Nothing from baby Anzia yet, the toddler that was found dead in Orange Farm as well. Have you been able to speak to the family? How are they coping right now, not receiving the answers as we've seen with the other families, so that they're able to receive the justice for their child?
Well, we went looking for Anzia's family. Apparently they have now moved to Drizik. But as you see, there are counselors with me. They are doing their homework to go and find the family in Drizik, so that we can also speak to the mum of Anzia and the family, and also to Wandi's family. I will be doing a visit there probably tomorrow to see how we can consolidate together with the councillors, police, CPF and everybody, so that we have one approach to these cases. I have always said I'm against billboards, I'm against talking a lot. I hate standing here and saying we will deal with it. I want us to deal with it. I want the action to happen. I want us to unite as a community, because I think I would not be sleeping if my 5-year-old great-granddaughter had to go through this. I would have been off from my head. So I'm saying let us work together. Politics aside, we'll be there when we campaign. Politics aside for now, let us go out and find the perpetrators. She's not alone, I'm certain about that. I don't think she can be alone. Let us look at who else is with her and bring them to book. Lock them up and throw away the key. Take them to Kokstad.
So much, MMC. That's MMC Margaret Arnold speaking to us on her thoughts about this case that we've seen now. Pontso just making an appearance at court, facing charges of murder. We've told that she'll be facing a Schedule 5 charge of murder for the murder of Simphiwe Mncina, as well as Mpho Makhondo. Also speaking to us about Anzia's case. Remember the 3-year-old toddler that was found in Orange Farm, trying to locate the family so that they can also see ways in and trying to find the perpetrators behind her death. But that's it from here, Blaine.
Nosipho, before I let you go, Nosipho, I'll try and, I know it's noisy there, maybe you can still hear me. What is the mood, in particular in Orange Farm? Simphiwe Mncina, Mpho Makhondo, Mzwandi Lezito and baby Ansu. The mood must be pretty scary for parents, as we heard the MMC say. What are parents saying on the ground where you are?
Sorry, please repeat that, Blaine.
I was asking Nosipho, what is the feel and the mood like on the ground, Nosipho, in Orange Farm, with the murder of these 4 children that we've just spoken about? It must be scary being a mother or a parent or a child living in Orange Farm.
Yes, indeed, Blaine. I've spoken to the community about this. They've made it quite clear to me that they're still in fear. They're still in fear for the safety of their children, because they strongly believe that there is no way that Pontso could have been working by herself. They do believe that there is a syndicate behind the murder of these children that are being found in Orange Farm. I mean, this year alone already, so many children we've reported on from the Orange Farm that have gone missing, and days later found to be dead, whether it is in the veld, whether it is down the road, or a tavern like baby Wandi was. So they are still living in fear, because they feel as though the people that are behind these crimes are still not being called to book, are still not being found, because they strongly believe that one person alone, like you've heard now MMC Margaret Arnold saying that it's impossible for one person to be behind these crimes.
Thank you very much. There, reporter Nosipho Mncube speaking to us live from Vereeniging, where the woman arrested in connection with the murders of 2 children has been postponed to the 12th of October for clarity and legal representation. Thank you very much there, Nosipho.